Now, I'm gonna go ahead and activate this bad boy. We're gonna call this bad boy, and we're gonna summon him onto my opponent's side of the field in attack position. Look at that. Boom, destroyed his stuff, power up, and game. How's it going, guys? aRenG Life here, and today we're jumping into ranked once again, and this time I'm bringing you a 100% meme deck. But it's here for the memes. We're actually pulling off scraps, and my version of scraps is pretty limited. I only have 2 copies of Scrap Chimera. I think you need 3 if you want to run the deck efficiently. But basically, it's a pretty cheeky deck. It does a lot of recycling from the grave. Doesn't do too much searching from the deck. Actually, it does almost no searching from the deck. It pretty much just sends stuff to the grave, and then from there you can like add to hand and whatever. We have a Scrap Chimera that can pretty much revive a tuner. So he can pretty much revive your Scrap Worm or Scrap Orthros. But the thing is about Scrap Orthros, you're going to need this guy to be special summoned from your hand first. The text is wrong, actually. Believe it or not, the text is actually wrong. Scrap can only be special summoned by controlling a face-up Scrap monster. That is a lie. It says it should say it first needs to be special summoned. I don't know why they didn't change that, but that's how it works, apparently. That's the ruling. So you need to summon this guy that way first before you can do any of your shenanigans. If he gets and then once he gets summoned, he destroys a thing, which is usually going to be himself. And if you have another thing in the grave, he searches it and adds it to your hand. That's all it really does, which is where the Scrap Storm comes in handy, because whatever you send to the grave was basically what you want to add to hand. And I personally like playing around Golem. But the deck is pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Well, not too straightforward. It's actually a bit combo oriented, but it's okay. I mean, it's kind of like a all-out power deck, kind of like an Unga Bunga Joey deck, to be 100% honest, because you don't really run that much protection, because if you try to run protection in the deck kind of falls apart, at least in my experience. But whatever, we got 2 copies of the Tricky. We got 2 copies of Scrap Chimera. Tricky is really good because you can send things to the grave, and then they get revived from the grave all the time, so that's why Tricky's good. Scrap Chimera, if you have 3, I definitely recommend you run 3. Maybe take out Scrap Breaker. 1 copy of Scrap Breaker. He's pretty cool because what he does is you're able to kind of summon him from the hand, a 2100 beater, level 6, for free if your opponent has a monster. It's kind of like a Cyber Dragon, but his downside is when he's summoned, you have to destroy Scrap, so you have to kill himself. So you're going to have to normal summon something, and then summon him, and then destroy the thing you normal summoned. Now, you don't really get any benefits from destroying Scrap Chimera, unfortunately. It'd be nice if you would, but you don't. We got 2 copies of Golem. I honestly think Golem is one of the best cards I have in this deck. I really try to make all my strategies around him and that Scrap Searcher because it's so cheeky. Basically, if you have this guy in the field, you can revive a Scrap once per turn to your side of the field or your opponent's side of the field. And one thing I really like doing is getting my 1 copy of Scrap Searcher and summoning it to my opponent's side of the field, and then this destroys all their cards, or all their face-up non-Scrap monsters, which is pretty cheeky. It's a nice little combo, and then it's 100 attack, so you're going to have an instant 2300 direct, because we do run that tie that binds. So it just powers up our monsters. So it's just free damage, free direct damage, and they're going to have this little weak monster that they can't really do anything with. 2 copies of Scrap Orthros. You could probably run this guy at 3. I don't know. It just depends. I don't do too much sinking in this deck, to be 100% honest. We really need Scrap Dragon if we want this deck to be good, but without it, it's just kind of mediocre. But there's that Scrap Orthros that's really necessary for Scrap Dragon. Then we got 2 copies of Worm, because if we can send him away with any card, it makes plays possible with your Chimera. Especially if you get 2 level 4s and a 2, you got your Atomic Scrap. But I've almost never been able to pull it off. 1 copy of this guy. 2 copies of Dark World Dealings, and yes, they are both prismatic. I got really lucky. Both with the dollar deals, I believe, so also really lucky. But this card is really good. Lets you draw, lets you send something to the grave. Then you can revive it with your other cards, especially if it's like one of the tuners. So there's that little combo right there. 3 copies of Scrap Storm, because Scrap Storm is really, really useful. It kind of makes a lot of your plays possible. It lets you destroy one of your monsters, chain to their destruction to destroy them, to draw a card, and then send something from the deck to the grave. And if certain cards are destroyed, they get to add them to hand. Pretty good. 1 copy of Hate Trunade and 1 copy of Tretch. This is my 2 ofs. I'm okay with. I think Hate Trunade is what I need to actually get over my opponent's back row. So, I don't know. And then 1 copy of Scrap Lube, which can be pretty good to revive one of your monsters. It does negate their effects, though, so I don't know. I use it mainly as a tribute for this guy. But that's pretty much that. As for the extra deck, we got 1 Stardust. Actually, no. I don't think we can pull off Stardust in this deck, to be 100% honest. No, we cannot make Stardust. I don't know. I was trying out a bunch of builds. If he was Scrap Dragon, it would work. Don't even run Stardust. It doesn't work. This is all testing right now. I've been testing this deck for like 4 hours. But yeah, Scrap Chimera doesn't let you go for anything besides the Scrap, so that sucks. 1 Nature Leo Drake, he's okay. I mean, you can go into him. He's 3,000, but he's probably gonna die. He's got no effects to him, dude. Then 2 copies of Atomic, which you're not gonna go into, and then Gigantic Castle, who you can actually pull off. But that's pretty much it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and just get things started. And let's see if we can at least pull off 1 win today. Alright, who's first? We got a JC Command, Plat Rank 1. I think this was my promotion game too. This makes me sad. Because it makes me sad that I have to use this bad deck when I'm trying to rank up. Because I'm going to get all the losses today. But okay, we got no promotion game. GG. We got Tretch is pretty good start. We have pretty much Brick Hand. I can't summon any of these guys. Scrap Golem cannot revive a Scrap Breaker because he can only summon level 4s. But let's see what our opponent's playing. And he's got a 30-card deck. Oh my goodness, dude. If he pulls off a Grasslick Screener, the tilt will be real. The tilt will be real, I swear. But yeah, let's see what you got. Bakura. Alright. Of course. Freaking course. Yup. On, you got Bujins. That scares me. Well, you milled 2 Yamatos, I think, so... Oh, crap. You got Sinew. Oh, my goodness. Alright. You got some pretty devastating mills. Basically, that Sinew makes it to where I cannot attack him. And that's all this deck does, so that's actually kind of annoying. But it's cool. It's cool. He's going to have a monster. Okay. Guess you didn't draw anything good. Oh, we got the Searcher, which is really good for Tricky. So, Tricky effect. Alright, so I can do something kind of cheeky here. Basically, I can go Tricky, Pitch, Scrap Searcher, and then I could try pulling off some other shenanigans. I could try, but I don't know how consistent it'll be. But let's at least try it. Let's Tricky, discard. This deck is really focused on the OTK. He has no back row, which is awesome. He can't protect his monsters for the most part, so that's good. If I summon Breaker, he just dies. So there's not really too much of a benefit there. So right now, basically, I'm just going to tribute. Yeah, I wanted to tribute the Searcher, but no. Alright, so right now we got this bad boy. I could summon him, but there's really no point, to be 100% honest. And if I'm sorry about that, you just heard my Soul Eater ringtone. Oh my goodness, dude, I have to turn off my volume on my phone. But yeah, let's go ahead and special. Let's see, should I special? I could pretty much revive on my side of the field, summon Breaker, destroy the Searcher, and then have 2 big monsters, power up, attack. That could be a little bit better. I'm gonna do that. So, revive on my side of the field this time. Effect were to destroy everything. Doesn't matter. Summon. Destroy. We're good. Now, battle. Power up. So, we're doing pretty good. Now, you can't power up your monsters, or you can't protect them. So, unless you got Karibos. But we should be fine right now. So, if he gets a, what's his nuts, dude? If he gets a Bujin monster, I'm gonna have to really protect my stuff. Or check. But, oh, special Hurricane to destroy this. Wait, who was special summoned? Who was special? You were normaled. Oh, yeah. I know who was special. You were. So, Breaker was special. Rip, dude, rip. I gotta kill him. Searcher, I can revive, and I will. Why not, dude? Just to be fodder for Tretch. Just to be fodder for Tretch. That way, if he does summon a monster, I can kill it with Tretch. And if he puts something in defense, it doesn't really matter. I think I got this boy. I got this guy. Compensation. Oh, okay. Pavo, that was one from the hand, right? Alright, so let's see what you got. You got hair. Okay. Basically, I think I gotcha. Because I'm going to do this. There's a reason why I brought out the Searcher. And it's for that free Treacherous Destruction. So, oh my goodness. You can actually use him? Bujin monster. Bujin monster. I thought he needed a no, wait, what? I thought he needed a Beast Warrior one. Okay, that was kind of false advertising. I'm actually kind of tilted by that. But fair enough. Draw. And Dark World Dealings. You know what I'm going to do with this, actually? I'm going to activate it and just discard whatever I draw. Doesn't matter what I drew. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, so that was cool. We just drew to discard. He gets something in the grave as well. Pavo. Or Sinyo, I mean. Sinyo can only protect Bujin, Beast Warrior Bujins. So we're good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and activate this bad boy. We're gonna call this bad boy. And we're going to summon him onto my opponent's side of the field. In attack position. Look at that. Boom, destroyed his stuff. Power up. And game. Hey, we actually pulled off a win. Not bad, not bad. So this is what the deck does. It does terribly against back row, though. So keep that in mind. But pretty good first game. It kind of showed off the power of the deck, but fair enough. Next game. Alright, this might be a promotion game. Let's see. We got Zarek over here from Argentina. Plat rank 3. So we got a Taya as my opponent. Taya Holy Guard? Is that still a thing? We'll see. Oh, we're both fighting for that rank up, dude. Oh my goodness. Alright. I always lose. Yeah, if it's Holy Guard, it's Amazonis. I'm a little bit scared right now. I'm a little bit scared, but we have Tretch. That's pretty good. We have Tretch. We have Chimera. I'm gonna set Scrapstorm. Yeah. I'm gonna set that and I'm gonna end. Now, if you summon an annoying Amazonis card, I'm going to Tretch. 100%. Depending on what you can do. It all depends. But we'll see. So, if you are playing Amazonis, which I believe you are, because we are in ranked after all, so everybody's trying to climb. Of course, you're going to use Holy Guard Amazonis, even though they've been nerfed. Ooh, I spoke too soon. You got Demakari right now, dude. That's interesting. You're going to set some back row? I know what your deck does. I know what your deck does, dude. Alright. End. Straight up end. I'm gonna save Tretch. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Tricky though. Tricky though. Alright. You know what I'm gonna do right now? Is I'm gonna end. Straight up. It's not smart to attack a Glad player. It's really not smart. So don't attack Gladiator Beast whenever possible. You don't want to attack into their monsters because they always have some kind of protection for them. Be it a, I don't know, dude. What cards do they use? They use impenetrable attack, I believe. So the attack goes through, but their monster doesn't die. So then they just get their effects, and it's really obnoxious. Battle straight up, dude. All right. Yeah, impenetrable, so your monster doesn't die. Can I chain to that destruction though? Yeah, maybe I can. You know what? I will. I will chain to it. So your monster dies first. So destroy you. Mine chains first. So if you have another one of these, then GG. Treacherous Trap Hole is activated, and then I'm gonna chain Scrapstorm. This gives me a draw, which is awesome. So I gain some kind of benefit off of Chimera's destruction. So I also get to send something away, which is awesome as well. So I can even think, which one do I want to send away? I usually like sending away Searcher because it can get me some benefits. Searcher can be pretty good, but I have a Tricky in hand, so that's probably not the best. But you know what? Yeah, let's go for Searcher. Searcher gives us a lot of benefits, and we drew the worm, so cool. I missed a Searcher. Fine, I don't care, dude. I don't care about summoning Scrap Searcher. What I actually care about is pulling off that Tricky. Oh, we can also Trunade, but Trunade is a very good pick right now. I'm gonna probably... I don't want to set Trunade. It's gonna get popped. Summon. Alright. I mean, technically, if I had a level 7 in the deck, I don't have any equips, so there's no point. Power Tool is useless. I could easily go for some shenanigans, but no. I'm gonna go the tie. I'm gonna battle. I'm gonna attack. Because you know he's gonna go for Bestiari or something. Curse, he actually prevented the attack. Good. Good. Burn off your cards, dude. That card would have been really devastating later on. So right now, we're doing okay, actually. Believe it or not, this is not bad. You can go ahead and kill my monster with them. No monster? Oh. That's pretty interesting. But, oh, we got Scrapstorm, though. Dude, if we actually pull off Scrapstorm, we can do some shenanigans here. We can do some shenanigans here. Gonna go for battle. Power up. So look, here's my strategy. I kind of want to set Scrapstorm though. Maybe, I don't know. Should I? I feel like they're gonna shut my attack down. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack. Battle. Alright, yep. I expected that. Alright, good. So now you did that. Technically, I can do something along the lines of, and I could use my own Scrapstorm to destroy my worm if you don't summon a monster, which I don't know why you're not summoning a monster. That's probably a monster, yeah. Okay, you got the little guy. Alright, cool. So I can let him kill that thing, but I could also just take 8 to the face. I really don't care. That's a lot of back row that you have there. It really is. Battle. I'm going to go ahead and activate this, because you probably want to summon something to destroy my things. So let's go ahead and send away. Who do I want to send away right now? Someone I can recover, potentially. You know what? I'm going to send away a Golem. So, draw. Ooh, Dark World Dealing. Scrap Worm. Effect in the grave. Let's see. Add to hand. Ooh, I can actually already go for Golem. So I can recover my Golem, or I can go for Chimera. But I think I'd rather go for maybe Golem, because then I can Tricky and do some shenanigans. Chimera can get me 2 monsters, though, which is pretty good as well. But I think I'd rather go for Golem. Yeah, let's go for Golem. Because remember... Oh yeah, and Scrap Searcher in the grave. So you get to destroy a thing either way, and you get to tag out. So, and I get to block the hit. Nice, nice. It all worked out. So Searcher would blow up all my non scraps, which doesn't matter. You want to kill it? Go ahead and kill it. And then I have Dark World Dealing, which is pretty good. So we can use that next turn. So what are you gonna tag out into? I have nothing to destroy. So you're probably not gonna go into Bestiary. You're gonna go into maybe Laquari, the 2100. Since I have Tie. So yeah, I figured as much. So we're not doing too bad. We're actually kind of hanging in there. Scrap Golem. All right. So right now, what I can do, I can activate Dark World Dealings, but they would have to basically discard whatever they draw, which is kind of funny. So let's do that. I might even get rid of Scrap Loop. I'm not sure. Oh, we got another Tricky. I'm gonna get rid of Tricky. I'm gonna get rid of Tricky right now. So the whole thing is that you're gonna have to get rid of that card in your hand, which is kind of funny. Let's see what you're gonna be discarding. But I don't know. Maybe they just didn't get the point. All right, so Rip Murmillo. He might have been your only monster destruction card in the deck. So Rip. So there's that. Now what do I have? I'm not gonna have lethal yet, but what I can do is pretty much go for a Golem. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go Tricky, Special, by getting rid of maybe, I don't know, maybe a Scrap Loop. I don't really care. Like I said, this stops me from attacking, but it could be really useful later on. I think I'd rather get rid of Golem, because we can always recycle him, remember. So, summon. What do you have? A Floodgate. Anything. They're probably not. Oh, they did Floodgate! Oh, we're all good here. Alright, so let's Tribute. Can't believe you fell for that. Alright, so now we got this guy's effect. Remember, we're not pushing for game this turn. We are not pushing for game. So we're going to go ahead and Searcher on his side of the field. And I will summon an attack position, because you always do. Destroys his monster, because you don't know how my deck plays. Now I'm going to go ahead and tie. Oh my goodness, I'm on 20 seconds. Battle. You're going to protect me. You got to protect it. You don't want to take that hit to the face. Wall of D, I'll take it, dude. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, double walls? Wow, that's dangerous. But yeah, you took some damage. So now he's going to die because, well, they are top decking completely. They're completely top. And they got a back row. They don't even have destruction from a monster. So, Scrap Breaker. All right, so if we could pull off some shenanigans right now, I could potentially, hey, Trunade. I could also use his effect to start reviving things on my side of the field, which would be pretty essential, pretty necessary. If I go Scrap Lube, I cannot attack, which kind of sucks. Do I have lethal? No, I do not. So actually, I might. No, I don't. Oh wait, we do. Ah, but I should have activated Trunade first. Your side. Oh god, 9 seconds. Trunade. Tribute. Alright, we got 5 seconds, dude. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. game? Oh, it all came down to the last 5 seconds. Whew. Pretty good, dude. Get wrecked, Gladiator Beast. Alright, so this deck is not the worst. Alright, any conclusion? I think this deck is pretty cheeky. I honestly think it's pretty cheeky. I tried another game and it happened to be another like 20-minute long game, so I just cut to the very end and I just cut it out. I ended up losing as well to a vampire player, so whatever. But whatever, the deck is actually pretty cheeky. I did not expect it to have so many like roundabout combos. I expected the deck to be really bad because in testing it was just not working, but then when you actually try it against other people using real decks, it does pretty well for some reason. I don't know, it's weird. It might need some tweaking. I'm not seeing it, but I definitely see some potential with this deck. I don't know. It's just the fact that your monsters can recycle so easily. And that Searcher card, that little bird card, Searcher, is so good, dude. It's really, really good. But whatever, that's pretty much it for today. Let me know what the deck is missing, because I'm actually interested in seeing how to make a meta version of this deck, because this deck so far feels kind of meh, and no synchros were played, nothing like that. So that's why I'm like, I feel like it's just not up to it's not up to par. It's not doing what it should be. But whatever, that's pretty much it. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more Duel Links shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and